The Best blender for protein shakes is easy to use and clean and comes with a personal jar or two to take your shake with you on the go. You may need something that can liquefy hard and fibrous ingredients like greens and seeds, but if you tend to simply toss some ice and protein powder in the jar, an inexpensive blender with a compact design may be what you're looking for. We've tested more than 95 blenders, and below are our recommendations for the best options for protein shakes. If you're looking for a full-size blender, the models included on our Best blenders for smoothies list are also great for protein shakes. See our recommendations for the Best personal blenders and the Best bullet blenders. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Ninja Foodi Power Nutri Duo. Best blender for protein shakes we've tested is the Ninja Foodi Power Nutri Duo. A personal blender is convenient if you're mainly looking for a blender for protein shakes. This model doesn't take up too much space on your counter and comes with a pair of 24-ounce personal jars with to-go lids, so you can blend a smoothie and use the blending jar as a travel cup. It has no problem crushing ice, so it'll have no problem with recipes that involve ice, liquid, and protein powder. It can also make a virtually perfectly smooth puree with fibrous elements like fruit or leafy greens. This blender also comes with a smoothie bowl maker jar with arms inside that you can rotate with a knob on top. They act like a tamper, allowing you to stir the ingredients without stopping the machine, which is great if you like to add nut butter to shakes and want to make your own. Unlike many personal blenders, it has a few automatic blending programs, so you can multitask while your shake blends. However, it's very loud. The noise will be annoying if you use it for more than a few minutes. If you want a quieter machine, the Beast Health blender performs similarly. It's quiet for a blender, so it's less likely to wake up the whole house, but it's more expensive and only comes with one jar. Number 2. Ninja Fit. The Ninja Fit is a great option if you're looking for something cheaper that can handle tough shake ingredients like seeds and leafy greens. This mid-range blender has fewer features than the Ninja Foodi Power Nutri Duo, making it less versatile and less convenient to use. However, you can use its pair of 16 ounces personal jars and resealable lids to make a protein shake to go. It can make a smooth blend with a variety of recipes, whether your usual shake is limited to ice, liquid, and powder or includes additions like fruit, vegetables, and nuts. It's easy to clean by hand, and the jars, lids, and blades are all dishwasher safe. It's also much quieter than the Duo. However, while it can produce smooth nut butter to add to shakes, it doesn't come with a smoothie bowl maker jar and isn't as easy to use for that purpose. Unlike the Duo, it lacks blending programs and is operated by pressing down on the jar. You need to constantly keep your hand on the blender when using it, which you might find annoying. If you want a blender with a more convenient design, the NutriBullet Blender MBR1101 is a cheaper option with better controls. It's not as well built or easy to clean by hand, and it only comes with one resealable lid for 3 jars. However, the jars lock into place on the base, so you can do something else while blending. Number 3. NutriBullet Mini. The best budget-friendly blender for protein shakes is the NutriBullet Mini. If you're looking for a simple, small blender for shakes, it's a good option. The main drawback is that it can't process ice without liquid in the jar. While it's an annoying limitation, adding ice cubes to a protein shake recipe isn't an issue. Despite being around half the price, it can blend fibrous ingredients like fruit, seeds, and leafy greens nearly as well as the Ninja Fit, meaning it can make a well-blended shake with most recipes. The jar locks into place on the motor base, so you don't need to keep your hand on the jar constantly. However, it doesn't come with a resealable lid for the 14-ounce jar, so if you want to enjoy your shake on the go or at the gym, you'll need to transfer it into a bottle or travel cup. There is a flat storage lid to seal the jar, but not drink from it easily. If you prefer the convenience of a resealable lid, you might prefer the Ostermai blend. This personal blender takes longer to process ingredients than the NutriBullet but can still produce a good result with most shake recipes. It's especially well suited for shakes with just ice and liquid and has a resealable lid for its bottle-shaped jar. Number 4. Vitamix 5200. The design of personal blenders makes them the best option if you plan to use your blender for shakes and other drinks. However, if you want a blender for protein shakes that can handle the occasional soup or big batch of margaritas, look at a full-size option like the Vitamix 5200.
Natural yogurt.
This very well-built blender only comes with a 64-ounce jar, but it's fantastic for blending single-serve portions and makes an extremely smooth puree with ingredients like fruits and vegetables, seeds, and nuts. It has no problem crushing ice cubes either. It makes an equally smooth puree with bigger batches. Unlike personal blenders, its main jar has a two-part lid, meaning you can pour in liquid mid-blend. You can easily use it to whip up a batch of homemade nut butter if you like a spoonful in your shakes. However, unlike the Ninja Foodi Power Nutri Duo, it doesn't have automatic blending programs, meaning you need to stop the blender manually when it's done. Its jar and lid aren't dishwasher safe either. However, blending something like a protein shake doesn't take long, and it's easy to clean by hand, especially when working with liquid ingredients. Number 5. NutriBullet Blender Combo. If you want both a full-size jar for multiple batches and personal jars for single serves, the NutriBullet Blender Combo is a convenient choice. This relatively inexpensive blender doesn't match the 5200 in performance or versatility. Still, if you're just looking for a blender for protein shakes, it makes up for it in convenience and affordability. It comes with a 64-ounce jar and a pair of 32 ounces personal jars. It makes a smooth blend with fibrous ingredients in any of its jars, which is nice if you like adding fruit or vegetables into the mix. The personal jars come with resealable lids, so you can use them as travel cups. Unlike the 5200, it has a blending program for recipes like smoothies and shakes that will stop the machine automatically. However, it's less well suited for other uses. It can't crush ice without liquid in the jar. It also offers limited speed adjustment, even the lowest blending speed is quite fast, which doesn't help when you want to blend thicker recipes like nut butter. Still, if you're just looking for a blender for protein shakes and other beverages, it's a good option that bundles full-size and personal jars together at a budget-friendly price.